Hello beautiful people, how are you doing? You are welcome back to our channel. We are the farming couple, and as you can see on your screen, we are on our dry season potato plantation. I call it dry season because in the next few weeks the rain will be gone, whether we like it or not. So but this is still September, and we planted the entire place in September. So quickly, I want to discuss why you should be very careful about applying herbicide on your sweet potato plantation, because as you can see, we are weeding ours. So considering the advancement in technology and all, you don't expect us to be doing manual weeding all the time. That is true, but there are times that you should be very careful. You should be very careful. At the end of the year, I'll be sharing some of my experiences with you on sweet potato plantation and other crops that we planted, what we learned, the mistakes we made, and the aspect that we got right, so that we can learn, especially as we go into 2026, so that you can also learn. So why should you be careful about applying herbicide on your sweet potato plantation? Sweet potato is very sensitive to herbicide. That is the number one thing you should know. It is very sensitive to herbicide. In other words, not all herbicides can actually be applied on your sweet potato plantation. So if you apply even the wrong herbicide before planting and you think that it will not affect it, then you are in for a shock, because it will still affect it. Yes, for instance, it's not good to apply 2,4-D herbicide, 2,4-D on your sweet potato plantation. Like for instance, a neighbor did it last year and he lost the farm. Yes, he lost the farm. And you can also try it. Just apply 2,4-D on maybe 2 or 3 heaps on your farm and see what will be the outcome of it. In fact, even if the potato is 3 months old, harvest it after 24 hours and you will see it practically melting. You will see your potatoes practically melting. So the person that tried it, at the end of the day, he didn't get the expected outcome. He didn't get the expected outcome, and he had to replant twice. And at the point, he allowed the land to lie fallow, so before he could enjoy anything on the farm. So that is number one. Do not apply 2,4-D. Do not apply 2,4-D on the farm. And there are other sensitive herbicide too, but this is the one that I know very well and that I can authoritatively advise you on. Another instance, we also applied because of too many storms on the farm. You can see this is one. You can see this is another one. So we can't really even use tractor on our farm. So because of that, that's why sometimes we apply 2,4-D, so that it will help us deal with the storms. But because of too many storms, so we decided to apply United Force with just about a minimal 2,4-D content in it. And you know what? It still affected our potato this very year. So that's number one thing you should be careful. Number two is that even we have some what's it called? We have some herbicide meant for potato, like arrow, like tuber force tuber. But still, if you apply tuber force tuber, in as much as it will not affect it will not really affect your potatoes. What I discovered is that because I've used it several times, it will pause the growth of your potatoes. It will pause the growth of your potatoes, meaning that your potato will change color. It will not be green for some weeks, and that shows that the moment that is not green, you have to wait for the tuber first tuber to work on the weeds before your potato will start growing again. And we don't have the luxury of time for that. And that is why, instead of applying it this time around, our worker is here weeding it, because I prefer, yes, the weeding will be time consuming and all, and you can even see that it's affecting the size of our eaves, but I even prefer coming back to adjust the eaves and than just allowing one herbicide to delay us, because what we have seen with rain this year, we don't want to take any other risk again. For over 62 days we had no rainfall, so the rain just started about 2 weeks ago, and that's when we planted these sweet potatoes. Fortunately for us, they have all survived, and we have over 10,000, I think over 11,000 eaves on this particular plantation, while still making more. But then let's weed it natural way, and we'll be very sure that our potato will run, as in they will practically fly, so that you can see the progress that we have made, so that you can also replicate it. But I'm not saying you shouldn't use herbicide, but be very careful. You see the entire place, we are going to weed this entire place, and we won't be tired. We are taking the risk because we have tried so many things, and we don't really want you to make the same mistake, and that is why we are taking our time to bring you this update. So once you make your heaps, you can plant, or better still, you apply your herbicide for maybe the second day after making your heaps, and wait for like 1 week before planting. The effect will be minimal, but you have the luxury of time to wait. If you have irrigation system, you can wait, but if you are relying on rain, it's almost getting late already, and you should be very careful of the risk you want to take, because at the end of the day, your investment, your money and everything, you'll be accountable for how you spend it. So please and please, this is the update. We'll be bringing you more as things happen, and if you need potato vines or you need insight on farming, you can contact us and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you for your time. We love you, and till some other time. We had a farming couple. Please subscribe, please share, please like and comment, and let's grow together. Thank you.